Hey guys, it's Libby, and we're halfway through January, so what better time to film a December haul? It's taking me kind of an absurdly long time to get all of my end of the year videos out. I've been busy, I have reasons, I will explain in a future video. But these are the books that I received for my birthday and for Christmas. I didn't buy any books in December because I wasn't sure what I was going to get, and I didn't want to buy something that I was going to receive anyway. And I'm going to be going in order of smallest to largest because that's the size that I stacked them up in, and I don't want to unstack them. So it's kind of jumbled together what was Christmas and what was birthday and what was from who, so hopefully I can just remember. So we're going to start off with some not novels. This is The Fashions of the Ladies of Paris, 1763 to 1787, and it is just a collection of fashion plates. I got this for Christmas from, I believe, my mama, and I'm a historical costumer, so this is nice to have. Those are really, oh yeah, I gotta show you this one. This hideous orange tent. It doesn't have dates, but a lot of these plates I've seen in other places, and I think I know where they're from. Then another costuming book. This is Dating Fabrics, a Color Guide, 1800 to 1960 by Eileen Janka Trestaine. Is that how you say that? This is from my Aunt Allison, and this is a collection of swatches of fabric sorted by decade so that you can match the fabric you buy to the right decade. Then I got two Daphne du Maurier's from my grandmama, Frenchman's Creek and The House on the Strand. One of my New Year's resolutions is to read 5 books by Daphne du Maurier, and these will help with that. And Frenchman's Creek is also set in like the 1760s or something like that. So this will count as my pre-1800 historical fiction. This is about Donna St. Colombe, who is a lady and doesn't want to be a lady, and so she becomes a pirate. And The House on the Strand is about a man who gets addicted to time traveling to the 14th century, as you do. Then I have books 2, 4, and 5 of the Lunar Chronicle series, Scarlet, Fairest, and Winter. And I'm kind of obsessed with the Fairest cover. I've spent many hours staring at it. Okay, maybe not many hours. I like how the mirror has the word queen at the bottom. How insecure do you have to be to have your job title, which is queen, on the bottom of the thing that you look at your face in every day? And that's not healthy. So these were the books that I didn't own in the Lunar Chronicles. I already had Cinder and Cress, so I will be able to finish that series now that I have started it. And then I have The Fair Fight by Anna Freeman, which is a book that I talked about in my resolutions video because this is set in the 1740s and so counts as pre-1800s historical fiction. Hi Nova, my cat wants my attention and she's mad that I'm talking to the camera. This is about a woman named Ruth who is born to a prostitute in a brothel, and she grows up there, and under normal circumstances she would have become a prostitute, but she is really not much to look at and no one would pay to have sex with her. So she can't become a prostitute, so eventually she gets discovered for her fighting prowess and becomes a bare-knuckle boxer, and she runs into the wife of her sort of patron trainer guy, who is beautiful, or at least was beautiful, but now her skin is has a lot of smallpox scars, so she doesn't really go out in society and she's kind of cooped up in her house. And Ruth teaches her to box. Then I have the very exciting The Thrilling Adventures of Lovelace and Babbage by Sidney Padua. My husband David saw this and he was like, Babbage? Is that like about Charles Babbage? Nah, it's not. It's not. I'm like, oh, but yes it is. Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage kind of invented the first computer in like the 1840s. Ada Lovelace, of course, the daughter of Lord Byron. This is kind of a graphic novel, but it's a graphic novel with footnotes, and there also are some sections of proper text, and also some more sort of unusual pages like that. And I'm hoping that this is the book that will get my mom into graphic novels, because she's not expressed an interest in them, but she has expressed an interest in a Lovelace. And then I have a big, nice sort of, I don't know what you call these. I think of them as like magazine-y nonfiction books, because they have like text and information, but there's also a lot of pictures, like photographs, and also original items and portraits. This is the Brontes at Haworth by Anne Dinsdale, and it's just about the lives of the Brontes. And I believe that at this point all of my nonfiction is, or at least has something to do with the Brontes. I'm okay with that. And now finally the big one. Bum-ba-da-na-na, 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 bum-ba-da-na. Complete Death Note! Nova's excited! These are the 13 novels of the Death Note series by Tsugumi Ohba. They're originally in Japanese. Obviously, this is an English translation. I cannot read Japanese. David and I have started watching the manga. I think, like, I have no idea how far in we are. We're watching it on Hulu. And I'm not going to tell you where we are because it'll majorly spoil it. I think we're like, at some point I checked recently and we had begun volume 5. So we're somewhere in the volume 5-6 area corresponding to the anime. Did I say we were watching the manga on Hulu? Oh god, that's so embarrassing. I do know the difference between manga and anime. And it is just the most amazing story. First off, it's about incredibly smart people, like really, really smart people playing a chess game with their lives. And this is really a series about whether or not God is moral. So there we go, bunch of books that I'm very excited about, and thank you to my family for buying those for me. It was very nice of you.